Welcome everyone to a new series. Well, sort of new series. It's kind of part of a larger series of the Assassin's Creed series. But this is the new series of the Assassin's Creed 3. Previously on Assassin's Creed Revelations, we have ended off the main story and also played through Desmond's journey. And now we have come to number 3. I have lost track of how many Assassin's Creeds there are, but we should be somewhat approaching midway. Not yet there, but yeah. Okay, so let me shove my camera to the side and let's jump into it. I had a bit of problems starting up the thing. I spent about an hour or so trying to figure it out. Basically what you're seeing here right now, the white bit, it flickered a lot. Apparently it's an SLI problem, which I have finally fixed. There is an DLC which I think I shall play through as well. Let me just double check a couple of settings. Now I'm leaving the sound on because in Assassin's Creed Revelations, I didn't have problems with the soundtrack. I am a bit worried about the next one though because of the sea shanties. But we'll see how it goes. If they claim it, then so be it. I don't understand why motion blur is always on. I don't like motion blur. Okay, and I did a very quick test run and deleted the save. Nothing was played, but there is a rather long cutscene, so enjoy. And I'll be back when the cutscene is done.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. we're here. Let's go.
That cutscene didn't seem very smooth. Right. Not really smooth for me either. Okay, I am going to restart the game with an test just to make sure of something. But hopefully we don't have to go through entire cutscene. And if we do, I'm just going to pause the recording and come back to it in a while. Now just give me a couple of minutes and I will be back. I just need to change out the SLI settings. I'm getting about 36 frames or so for some reason, but I'm running a dual 1080 Ti, which should be something way better than what is required. Granted, I'm running it in 4K, but it should have been just one should be more than enough. So it could still be my SLI settings being a bit wonky. Now let's try this again. This time with just one graphic card. Yeah, I know SLI is kind of dead, but can't blame me for trying. Hey, come on, move faster. Okay, I'm holding 60 FPS stable at the title screen, but that was the case previously as well. Okay, hopefully no cutscene, please. Let me just start from getting off the thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm holding 48, which is more or less slightly about 5 frames better. I don't know. Do you guys feel it's better? Encoding is slightly overloaded. I might have to change some encoding settings later. It's not too bad on the gameplay here. Ah, I think they went to Masyaf, was it? Yep, the recording is definitely jerkier than... It's definitely more... It's more jerkier than what I'm seeing. I'm gonna do some tweaks to it, but that will probably be next episode kind of deal. Change out something. You know what? I'm just gonna set everything to... I don't want resync. Oh, okay. Let's see. You know what? That bumped me to 50 plus. Definitely still not as smooth on the recording. Did he drop his light? Did. His light is gone on the ground. Okay, I can't help it. I'm gonna have to stop the thing and we will see, try to get the thing smooth. Okay, so pausing here and we'll be back in a while. Okay, we are back. I just tweaked some settings and hopefully this works well. Let's see how this goes then. Well, still not fantastic, but better than nothing. And back in Animus it goes. Okay, well, it's a kind of a way of doing a tutorial. Um, well, you know what? Actually, the recording looks slightly smoother now. So my gameplay is smooth at least. It seems that I don't have the whole right click anymore. I no longer have the whole two buttons either. So the shift, okay, that's much better than the previous. Wow, okay. Nope. Okay, I got a new email. Fancy. Hmm. Okay, I just realized a problem. My audio is not running through the thing. I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is turn this off. Okay, whatever I lose, that's it. Doesn't matter. Um, I realized I forgot to switch my sound over, and that resulted in the lack of volume. Doesn't matter. Nothing much happened, and there were subtitles anyway. So, 10 minutes. You know, very new series. There's always new problems. Loading screen always takes quite a while for some reason. Okay, let's see. There we go. Didn't really miss out too much then.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
As I was saying, very fancy. There we go.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
It's an honest employment. So is mine.
I already have.
He acts in a double capacity, both against roads and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon. And she
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
When she's very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. More Tom Gag.
It feels kind of obvious. I mean, didn't you think so?
I know I'll save her from transportation. I can get more by her staying in.
Betty has brought more goods into our loft here than any five of the gang. And in truth, it's a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women skate. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on them. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Woman that seduces all mankind, like her we first were taught our evening arts. A very icy cheat when those cheats rise. She tricks us of our money.
I don't know, I just randomly moved my mouse. I'm not really sure. What was I doing? Do you even really hear a difference?
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage up with a bloom in your cheek.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
But make haste and use it, boy, and let me friends know what I intend.
Haytham.
You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. But I've done no wrong. I swear. Search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
Did they fire?
Please! Patience, please!
Let us through.
Peace, friends. There is no danger.
Try to remember.
Peace, friends. There is no danger.
It happened
We
right
must
at
leave
that
at
balcony.
once.
What are those men doing in there?
I'm staying where
Well,
it's safe.
it's kind of strange that I'm not suspected at all when so many people are being suspected.
Order! We must have order!
Hey!
Imbecile!
Where are you going?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Well, and there it is, and I think that's all the time we have for this episode for now, so I'll be leaving it off here. quick shameless plugs. Check out Immortal and Martial Dual Cultivation at hostednovel.com. Patreon link down below in the description below. If you'd like to support me, you can do so there. Merch store, you know, check out the DragonInWhite goods, and also the affiliate link for our book depository. Make sure you check whether it's the best price first. Then, you know, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Ding the notification bell, like the video if you liked.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Alright, and that's gonna stop here, and we'll see you guys next time. Ciao!